Welcome back to Car Wow 787, where we break down the heart and soul of the trucking world. From the toughest engines to the most iconic rigs on the road, we dive deep into what keeps America moving. If you live for diesel torque, gear ratios, and real-world performance, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Let's roll into another detailed comparison that gets to the core of power, practicality, and purpose. Today we're putting two names side by side, the Detroit DD25 engine and the Kenworth W990 semi-truck. Now right away, this may sound like an unusual comparison. One's an engine. The other is a full-blown premium truck. But if we dig a little deeper, there's a valuable conversation to be had here. One about application, purpose, and what it means to choose the right setup for your operation. Let's start with the Detroit DD25. It's a compact, efficient power plant produced by Detroit Diesel, a division of Daimler Trucks North America. The DD25 is part of Detroit's medium-duty engine lineup. It's primarily aimed at Class 5 to low-end Class 6 commercial trucks. Think delivery trucks, light regional haul applications, maybe vocational work in the city. This engine is engineered for reliability, fuel economy, and light-duty performance, not necessarily raw pulling power. It features a 2.5-liter displacement, which is significantly smaller than heavy-duty powertrains. Output numbers generally fall between 200 and 240 horsepower, with torque around 550 to 660 pound-feet, depending on configuration. It's designed to offer quick response and efficiency in stop-and-go scenarios. It's perfect in environments where uptime, easy maneuverability, and reduced emissions take priority over brute force. Now let's shift gears to the Kenworth W990. This is not just a truck. This is a long-hood, heavy-duty, highway-dominating luxury spec rig. Built for Class 8 applications, the DW990 is designed with one purpose: long-haul excellence. It offers massive sleeper cabs, top-tier interiors, and high-horsepower engine options, typically Packer MX-13, MX-16, or Cummins X-15 under the hood. This truck is all about big loads, long stretches of highway, and giving drivers maximum comfort and control over long hours. The W990 isn't even in the same category as the vehicles the DD25 is made for. So why are we comparing them? Because understanding the contrast tells us a lot about what each is built for, and more importantly, what to avoid when speccing out a vehicle for your needs. Imagine putting a DD25 engine into a truck like the W990. Sounds crazy, right? That's because it is. The DD25, as efficient and well-engineered as it is, simply doesn't belong in a truck designed for heavy-duty freight. The torque output isn't nearly high enough to pull a fully loaded 53-foot trailer up an interstate grade. The engine would be under constant stress, leading to excessive wear, overheating, and probably catastrophic failure in the long run. Likewise, using a W990 for tasks like urban delivery or local service runs would be overkill. You're moving a lot of truck for very little cargo. You're burning more fuel than necessary. You're sacrificing maneuverability, and you're probably making your driver's days harder than they need to be. So when would you actually choose a DD25? If you're running a fleet of local box trucks, refrigerated units, utility trucks, or light vocational vehicles, it makes perfect sense. It's lightweight, it's compact, and it sips fuel compared to larger engines. Emissions are low, and it's easy to maintain. Drivers appreciate the simplicity, especially in urban environments where quick acceleration and nimble handling are more important than brute power. Now flip the scenario again. When does the W990 make sense? When you're hauling heavy freight across hundreds or thousands of miles. When driver comfort is a top priority. when you want a vehicle that can go the distance with strength, endurance, and style. You'll want a serious powertrain. And in a W990, that's likely something like the Packer MX-16, pumping out 600 to 720 horsepower and over 2,000 pound-feet of torque. That's the kind of strength needed to pull a full trailer through the Rockies without breaking a sweat. Here's another angle: fuel economy. You might think the DD25 wins this round automatically, and in many ways it does. But only if you're comparing apples to apples. A DD25 powered delivery truck can get significantly better fuel,